So why don't you just come up to standing any way that feels right. Focusing on that Muladhara chakra. Turn your toes out a little bit. So take a little bit wider stance than you normally would. And again, so we can use the bandhas to keep us steady and aligned and awake. So see if you can lift that pelvic floor. Mula Bandha. And whenever you lift the pelvic floor, Uddiyana Bandha in the lower belly kind of follows. So it's like a little lift of the Muladhara chakra. Just go. Nice, perfect. So toes are slightly turned out. Really feel all corners of the feet grounding down. Roll the shoulders back, turn your palms out, and then take a deep breath in, reach up. All the way up, take a nice long stretch, and on your exhale, press your palms as you just come into a gentle squat. Inhaling, reach up, squeeze that pelvic floor in and up, and exhale, press. Bending just to your capacity with your knees. You know, you could take a very light squat, or you could go deep. It depends on what it feels like for you. Reach up, and exhale, press down, and just feel gravity. Feel yourself grounding down into the space where you are. Continue on your own. Reaching up, bending, not too deep, just a gentle squat. Lift that pelvic floor. Exhale, offer some energy back. Inhale, receiving. Exhale, offering. Go 3 more times. Just get into the rhythm and the feeling of your body. Move out of thinking. It's a simple grounding movement. One breath for each movement. So the next time you're up, bring the hands to the heart. Walk the feet a little closer, hip width apart. Step to the front of your mat. And inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take it over to the right. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, step out with the right foot. 5-pointed star. Turn the palms up. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, dive it forward. Drop the chin to the chest. Lift the sit bones. Really engage. It's like a collaboration with gravity. You're letting yourself release and engage with the gravitational pull that holds us here. Soften the knees a little bit, come all the way up. Turn the right toes out and take warrior 2. Right palm up, reach, take a breath. Exhale, straighten the right leg, and take triangle pose. Spinning the rib cage up to the left. Nice and gentle, so it's just warming up here. Breathe in, come back up. Turn the right toes in. Left toes out. Sweep up to the top of your mat. Reach the arms up, breathe in. Take it over to the left for crescent moon. Breathe in center and step out with the left foot. I'm going to go this way so I'm facing you. 5-pointed star. Palms up, reach up. Breathe in and fold. Scoop the Mula Bandha pelvic floor in and up, and that helps to engage Uddiyana Bandha in your lower belly. So pull pelvic floor up and lower belly in and up, and then let your body completely fold to where it just is kind of dangling there. You're not forcing, but you're not holding back. Bending the knees, lifted all the way up. Turn the left toes out, warrior two. Left palm up, reach up, peaceful warrior, reach back. Straighten that left leg and take it over to triangle pose. Gentle warm up. Just feel into the stretch, no expectations. Take it up and step to the top of your mat. Arms up, breathe in and take a forward fold. Inhale halfway, exhale and fold. Press your hands down to the ground. Bend the knees and step back with the right foot. Coming into a lunge, lower the right knee and walk your hands up to the left thigh. Pad up the right knee if you need to. Sink the hips forward and down. Straighten up a little bit and then bend the left knee again on your exhale. Really connect to that grounding energy underneath you. One more time, bend the knee. If you feel steady, you can reach the arms up and take a little warm up back bend. And hands to the floor. Lift the right knee and step the right foot up. Breathe in halfway. And fold. Plant your hands, step back with the left foot. Coming into that lunge, pad up the left knee if you need to. Lower the knee, walk the hands up the thigh. Breathe in, and then sink the hips low. Breathe in, straighten a little bit, kind of pulsing, and exhale. One more time. Hold it here, or if you want, reach the arms up, stretch it back, and hands to the floor. Lift that left knee and step it up. Breathe in halfway, exhale and fold. Bend the knees and take it all the way up. And hands to the heart. Ground into the feet. So when we talk about the Muladhara chakra, it's the color red, which is a dense color. It's heavy. It's very, it's like your bones of the body. The element of the root chakra is earth. So it's a real grounding kind of energy kapha energy. And it signifies the feeling of being safe and secure. So press down into your feet and really feel the bones of your body. So hug the skin to the muscle and then the muscle to the bone. Really squeeze the muscles of your legs. So you can feel the bone structures. You could even like visualize the bones going down into your feet, grounding you, keeping you stable. Then engage Mula Bandha, lift the pelvic floor. Roll the shoulders back. Let the head float over the spine. And just feel your inner power when you feel grounded, safe, secure, and stable. The Muladhara chakra is all about feeling connected and grounded, accepted, loved, sheltered, fed. It's like the basic human needs. Sometimes our world is getting rocked lately in that area. So we need to really focus on staying grounded and coming into this moment. That you're here, you're healthy, you're able to stand here and do this practice. So take a breath, reach up, tall mountain pose, a little arch back. And exhale, fold all the way down. Scoop the lower belly in and up. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Plant your hands, walk your feet back to downward dog. And then you could bend one knee and then the other, lifting, pressing down. Feel the energy in your hands as you're pressing into the earth. As you press each foot towards the earth, remember that we're in a dance with gravity. You're not doing this alone. Gravity's holding us here. Lift your sit bones up, and now see if you can draw in your pelvic floor in downward dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, come to plank pose. Exhale, lower down. Nice and easy. Inhale, slow cobra. Exhale, press up and back to downward dog. Right leg lifts up behind you. Outer spiral the hip. And bend the knee. Whew. My chain is in my mouth. I can't talk. So press the right foot over to the left, open up. See how it is to go against gravity as you're lifting up. Then turn that thigh inward and step the right foot up. Let the left foot follow. Breathe in halfway. And fold. Take it all the way up. And hands to the heart. So take a step out with the right foot. Five-pointed star. Straight edges on your feet. Turn the right toes out. Bend the right knee. Hinge forward and take side angle pose. So use that right elbow to open up that right thigh, pressing the right knee to the right. Draw in and up on the pelvic floor, and then if you can, spin up. Take a breath. Let gravity hold you here. And take it up. Good, reach the right arm straight up and back. And triangle pose again. This time, if you want to release that left arm alongside your ear, you can feel free to do that. Turn your heart up. Round into your feet. Breathe in and out. Take it all the way up. Turn the right toes in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive it forward. Again, give way to gravity. You can shift, bend one knee and then the other. Just enjoying your stretch, enjoying your body today. Enjoying just this time, this kind of sacred time that you're putting aside for you and your body and your mind to come together. Bend the knees, lift all the way up. Reach the arms up. Turn the left toes out. And then sweep that right foot up. Arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And fold. Tiptoe it back, downward dog. Find your downward dog. We're going to switch to the side. Bend one knee and then the other. Press into your hands. Use that stable base to expand yourself. Let the heart release. Scoop that Mula Dahara chakra. So squeeze the pelvic floor. And feel your internal stability. Left leg lifts up. Outer spiral the hip. Bend the knee. You can rock it over to the right. Maybe you can look under and see your foot. Straighten the left leg. Take a breath. Step the left foot up. Let the right foot follow. Breathe in halfway. And fold. Take it all the way up. Hands to the heart. Take a step out with the left foot. Find five-pointed star. Left toes out, left knee bends. Hinge forward, take side angle pose. So side angle, the right arm can be up, can be alongside your ear. Use that left elbow though to help keep the bone structure stacked. So the knee is over the shin bone's over the ankle. So you're steady, you're using that stability, that earth energy in your body to be stable, and then hug the muscles around the bone. Reach, spin up to the right, breathe, stay steady, stay the course with your breath. One more breath. Take it all the way up. Reach up with the left arm, make space. Come up and take triangle pose. Straight legs. Right arm can be straight up, or you can reach over. Spin the heart up to the right. And then press the left rib cage towards the ground. Let gravity take that left rib cage and lengthen it. Breathe, find your stability. Sweep that right arm forward and step the right foot up, arms up. Press down, reach up, and fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back, downward dog. Find your way and press. So the length in downward dog comes from the pressing of the hands and the feet. The pressing of the sit bones up and the grounding down of your limbs. And then you could feel the length. Scoop that Mula Bandha, pelvic floor, if you can. Breathe in. Exhale, come to plank pose. Lower the knees and lower all the way down. Roll the shoulders back. Press into all 10 toenails. So pressing down. Scoop up to a low cobra. Squeeze the elbows in. Pull, so kind of pull your hands back so you're pulling your heart forward. And now the stable base here is your pelvis. Pressing down, lifting up. Take a breath. And lower down. Take your right arm forward. Bring your the palm of your left hand under your forehead. Lift your left foot a little bit and shoot it back behind you. Then lift the left leg a little bit. Keep your left hip on the ground though, stretching the left foot back and up. You could stay here or you can lift the right arm, lift the head and shoulders up. Just for a diagonal stretch. Pressing down into the ground as you lift up and engage the back muscles. Breathe in and release. Switch sides. So right hand under your forehead. Left hand forward. If at any point, like you can't hear me or something's going on, unmute yourself and tell me because it's hard for me to see you. If you need to tell me something, feel free. So take the right leg, lift it up a little bit, press it back, and then lift it up as high as you can without lifting the right hip up. So that hip bone is pressing down into the ground. And then if you want to go deeper, you lift the left arm, lift the head and shoulders. Press into the right elbow, lift, extend, don't strain your neck. Breathe in diagonally, cross the body, and release. Both hands make a pillow under your forehead, bend the knees, rock the feet. Breathe, take a couple breaths deep into the belly. Pressing the belly down into the ground. Getting a little massage in your organs. Release the legs. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Scoop it up and back to downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Walking the feet up. Turn your toes out, widen your feet, and come down into a squat. So if that's not happening for your knees, then you could either sit on a chair or sit on a block or two. You okay, guys? Okay. Take the elbows to the inside of the knees and press. Lift the heart up. Now see if you can lift that pelvic floor and really allow gravity. So you're kind of resisting gravity when you pull up on the pelvic floor. And you're letting your sit bones drop down. Breathe in and out. Press your hands down in front of you. Lean forward and take it up to a forward fold. Walk your feet hip width apart. Inhale halfway and fold. Take it all the way up. And hands to the heart. So take a step back with your left foot. Find your grounding here. So not too far. A shorter stance. Then left hand on your waist, right hand forward. Pull the fingers in, thumbs up. Focus on your thumbnail. And then open it up to the right. Watch his pose. It's a balancing twist. So notice if your feet start kind of losing their balance. Try to press down into the ball mound of the right foot. And see if that helps. Now engage the pelvic floor, the Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Stay steady. Go a little bit past your comfort zone. Find your breath. And then gently begin to come back really slow. Release the right hand. Hands on your hips. Hop the left foot back a little more. Then bend the right knee. We'll take warrior one. So bend the right knee. You want the knee not passing your toes, so you need a little wider stance. Arms up. Shoulders relax. Pelvic floor engages as you drop down. Then take your left hand to your left thigh, to the back of your left thigh, behind you. Press the thigh into the hand as you press the right arm up and arch back. Try not to grip with your toes, but press your feet down. So this is your practice. You only go as deep as it's right for you today. We're focusing on being kind to ourselves, non-harming, to create grounding within our body so we can trust ourselves. Take a breath and take it up. Left foot forward. Hands to the heart. Balancing on the right foot, we'll take tree pose. Just don't go on your knee joint. You could go on your ankle. You could graze the toes on the floor for more stability. Under the knee, you could take it up. That's in your practice today. And then arms out. Wide. Like you want to come over off the screen and give me a hug. Arms up. Reach as high as you can. Steady. Hands come to the heart. Steady. And let it go. Step back with your left foot. Medium step. Arms come out. Take a breath, lean back a little bit. And then fold forward. Pyramid pose over the right leg. You could use blocks here. It's a great modification. If you don't have blocks at home, you have books. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Press down into that right foot and then let yourself fold. So really see if you could scoop pelvic floor up and your lower belly, lift in and up, and then let go. Drawing the right hip back. Just feel for a moment. Take a couple more breaths. It's a powerful pose to release the hamstring and the low back. Now bending the right knee a little bit. Take your right hand onto your waist and twist up to the right. If you want to reach the right arm up, it feels okay for you. You could leave it on your waist. If you want, you could straighten the right leg a little more. And releasing that pose. Take the left foot up. Breathe in, reach up. And hands to the heart. Pause for a moment. And find your mountain pose, squeezing and finding the inner bones. When you're practicing yoga, it's different from different forms of exercise because it's kind of a conscious collaboration with the energy in your body, your physical body, your emotional body, and your mental body. It's a conscious collaboration. So we want to collect all parts of ourselves so we can be present. That doesn't mean you're not going to drift away. It happens. It's part of the practice. So you can come back. So let's step back with, what did we do? Yeah. Step back with the right foot, medium step back. I'm going to go this way so I can face you. Right hand on your waist, left hand high. Pull the fingers in. So ground into those feet right away. You want your hips squared forward. And you want to think about, let's say your hip points were flashlights. You want them to gaze forward as you twist. So take it out to the left, leaving your hips facing forward. Engaging the bandhas really helps for stability. And right now, in these times, in this hour, in the world we live in, I feel the thing we need the most is stability, to feel stable as much as we can within ourselves so we can remain calm. So twisting. Press into that ball mound of the left foot to stay steady. It is a balancing twist. So you want to use both feet and your core. Relax the shoulders. If you want to take it any deeper, you keep going. Make sure you're breathing. And then slowly take it back. Hands on your hips. Step the right foot back a little bit so that when you bend the left knee, it remains over your ankle. So we create this balance, these opposing actions with our yoga poses. We're bending and pressing, but we're also pressing back into that right heel. Arms up, warrior one. Then taking the right hand, bring it onto your thigh. Make sure you turn the left rib cage back to the left so you're not turning to the right. And then reach back. Bend and reach. Balancing all energies, front and back foot, right and left sides of the rib cage, shoulders. One more breath. Take it up. And step it up. We'll find tree pose on the left foot. It's so funny because I can't see any of your heads. You're all boop, headless. Headless yogis. And now stepping into the left foot, we'll take tree pose. So you could be, toes on the floor if you feel. I always feel more vulnerable on my left side because I have that, I hurt my ankle a couple times twisting it. So I'm really gentle, but I try. I see if I can stabilize. And if I'm going to fall out, I just touch down. So arms open wide. Arms up, engage the bandhas. Reach nice and high. If you fall out, just calmly come back in. Doesn't matter if you fall out 10 times. Bring the hands to the heart. And lightly step down. Step back with your right foot. Medium step. Arms open. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lean back. Take a breath. And pour yourself forward. Soften the left knee as much as you need to. Use blocks under your hands if that feels right. So you never want to lock that left knee back. But to create stability, press into the left foot so you drive the left hip back and in. And then let go, just allow. Remember, not too much, not too little. Finding the middle keeps you in the center. Breathe. Now bending the left knee a little bit, bring your left hand onto your waist, twist it up to the left. And if you get there, you can straighten the left leg, that's fine. If the left arm wants to lift, that's good too. Breathe in, and release. Step that right foot up and slowly curl up to standing. Roll the shoulders back. Pause in your mountain. Consider, you could think about the elements of a mountain. Grounded and growing. Just being exposed, completely exposed to all the elements and the seasons. Remaining steady and growing ever higher. And you could take that lesson kind of by we can hide away from things, but the more we allow ourselves to be open to experience, the more we're going to grow, the more we're going to move towards our transformation. Embracing the change because we're grounded. Embracing the difficult transitions because we're centered. And allowing our heart to open with compassion and empathy for all beings, knowing we're all in this together. Take a deep breath in, reach up, and fold all the way down. Breathe in halfway. Exhale and fold. Step it back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. So bring you could do the same thing we did before, just lifting one leg, right? Bring your left hand underneath your forehead. You could look at me first if you're not sure, and then I'm just gonna grab my right foot. Then the next stage would be releasing up. So you can start here. If this feels better, just lifting the leg. If you want to grab the foot and that feels good, grab the foot. Then lifting the right thigh up. You could start there, just lifting your head. If you want to take it higher, reach the left arm forward. Half bow. And release. Switch sides. So you could be here just lifting the left leg straight up, or you can catch the foot, lift the thigh, stay here, or reach the right arm forward and lift. Pressing the belly down into the earth. And release. Both hands under the forehead, bend your knees, rock the feet. Now you could do that same thing, taking one and then the other, or grab both. Feet, that is. And lift. Use that stable base. Maybe you can rock a little. Or just breathe into the belly. You could be here, or you're here, lifting one leg and then the other, or grabbing one foot and then the other. Otherwise, you with both feet, lift one more time, breathe. And let it go. Turn your head to the side, rock the hips a little. Turn your head to the other side. Take it back to center, hands under the shoulders. Scoop it up and take it back to child's pose. Sit the hips back, relax your head. Knees could be wide or together. What feels better for you? Walking the hands up. Let's slide the legs around. Pressing the legs forward. Bring your hands behind you. Roll the shoulders back, right, and just press into the hands and lift the heart a little bit. Shoulders back. Gently point the toes. Just a variation on back bend, camel. Heart is lifting. Breathe in and out. Relax. Take the legs wide. Take your thighs and kind of turn them in. Now here, see if you could scoop Mula Bandha. Bring your hands in front of you. Take a breath. And just gently lean. Pressing through the feet so the feet are active. Thighs are pressing down. Muladhara, you're squeezing, so you're igniting that chakra. You're releasing any fear that you're not going to be taken care of, releasing any fear that, you know, you're going to hurt yourself doing this pose because you're being mindful and careful. So only go so far as it feels right. This is an inner thigh stretch. You want to keep the spine as long as possible. So you might think about taking the shoulders back and folding straight, relaxing your hands down, and just take it as far as it feels good for you. You can come onto your elbows if that feels right. Support your head with your hands. Breathe. Slowly begin to walk it up. Slide that left foot in and your right foot is out. Sweep the right arm up. Take a breath and lean, the left arm up, sorry about that. Left arm up and over to the right. And then you can kind of tuck the right elbow wherever it touches the thigh and press and begin to twist up to the left. Oh, I love this stretch today. Enjoy the stretch, enjoy the opening. Be gentle with yourself so you can feel, the goodness and, feeling that this is something really beneficial for your body today. A way to release deep held tension and stress, and a way to call in the grounding and centeredness that we crave. One more breath. So with this pose, come out as slow as you possibly can. Like really slow. Pause. Just feel, breathe in and out. Then we'll switch sides. Left leg out, right foot in. Reach the right arm up, take a breath, and lean over to the left. Then take the left elbow, just press wherever the elbow reaches. Press. And then spin up to the right. Remember not to try too hard. Be in a place that feels nurturing and opening. Consider the ground that we're on as sacred ground. Be with it. Just take a couple more breaths. allowing, releasing, opening. One more breath. And come up super slow. Now bring the soles of the feet together. You could rock on the sit bones a little bit. Breathe in, lift and extend your spine. Let the inside edges of your feet open and then fold. So you're thinking about lengthening the spine outward and then relaxing down. So yesterday was a new moon. And as we're moving into equinox, those two things combined, you know, they call to us to let go, to do kind of a cleansing of the past. Not so much a cleansing, but almost like a composting of all the lessons, all the experiences we've had that came up to this point. Lift up. Send the right leg out. Lift the left knee. And at this time, right now, every new moon, but especially this one. So take your left hand to the inside of the left knee and take it around with your right hand for a twist. So you're pressing with the left arm and twisting to the right. But this is like the slate is cleaning. We're coming into a new phase of the moon. We're coming into a new season. And it's time to think about what you want to manifest, what you want to bring into the next season. What are some of the things that you really desire to bring into your life? And it's really powerful. Twist into your pose. Take it back to center. It's really powerful to write those things down. So lift the left foot, catch it with your right hand, and rock the hip. Like to really spend a moment, maybe after practice or whenever you have time today, to think about, what do you really want to work on? What do you really want to bring in? What do you hope for yourself? What do you want to manifest? Come a little closer, bend the right knee, bring your ankle onto the right thigh, and your hands behind you. Roll the shoulders back, lift. Get that delicious stretch in your hip. Moving that left knee a little forward. Heart up, spine long. Get quiet for a moment and just feel. Stay here if you want to go deeper. If you want a deeper hip stretch, you can slide the right knee all the way over and come into Gomukhasana. I was going to say Gumukhasana. And fold. And allow. This is a great pose to connect to that Muladhara chakra. Squeezing the pelvic floor in and up. Sliding it up. Release the legs, shake out the legs. Then bend your right knee. Bring your left hand behind you and your right hand to the inside of the knee. Take a breath, extend your spine up, and then press around to a twist to the left. So consider that you're using the stable base of your arm and leg to help you open and twist. Spine is long, breathe. Take it around, back to center. Lift the foot and rock. And just notice, think to yourself, inquire, is it wise to be kind and gentle to yourself? Is that a better way to go? To nurture yourself. Then release the ankle just above the knee of the left leg and bend. Roll those shoulders back, lift. Pressing the right knee a little bit away from you. Find the sweet spot that you're getting a nice stretch, but not too much. And then soften and breathe there. There's a lot of emotions that get stuck in our bodies. That's why we feel so free after our practice. We feel lighter, we feel more capable of flowing through our day. And if we get tripped up, just like a balance pose, you fall out, you come right back in without judgment. It's no problem. You just start again if you start getting all caught up and agitated or fearful. You can always come back. So stay here if this is good for you and just work there, or you can come into Gomukhasana, stacking the knees. And this pose isn't for everybody, so do what's good for you. This is okay. You can bow forward. Wherever you are, engage that Mula Bandha pelvic floor and feel your center. This is a very grounding, calming pose. As long as you're not in any pain. Obviously, it wouldn't be grounding if you're in pain. And gently take it up. Release the legs, shake out the knees. And we'll take a full forward fold here. So reach the arms up. Breathe in. On the exhale, lift the pelvic floor, get a little taller and fold. If you have a belt or a strap, you could wrap it around your feet or just grab the sides of your legs, your shins, the sides of your feet, wherever you are, it doesn't matter. Just press your sit bones back, scoop the pelvic floor in and up. Uddiyana Bandha, lower belly pulls in and up. And you're making space to fold into yourself. And you could even begin to visualize that red sphere of energy that is the Mula Dahara chakra, right at the base of your spine. When you lift that pelvic floor, you're igniting that chakra. Slowly begin to lift it up. Walk your hands underneath your sit bones with your palms facing down. And then come back on your elbows. We're going to do fish pose. If you're not sure, you can watch me. I'm going to drag my body forward this way. Pop my heart up and drop my head back. Not much weight on the head at all. You're pressing with the elbows, heart is up, point your toes. Breathe. And then when you're ready, lifting the head if you can. Come onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. Rock the knees all the way over to the right and open your arms to a T. Soften. Soften as much as you can. Knees come up to center and over to the left. Come to center, hug the knees in, lift the legs straight up. Scoop your hands under your sit bones and lower your legs halfway. Scoop the inner bandhas, breathe in. Breathe out a little lower. Breathe out a little lower. Hold, hovering as much as you can. Hover, 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 hover. Take a big breath in and let it go. Just let your legs drop. Bring your arms out, turn your palms up. And we'll move into Shavasana. So if there's anything you need to grab, it's always good to kind of have those things next to you so you don't have to go getting up. But if you have to get up to, make yourself the most comfortable, feel free. And then you can find your way to stillness. Begin to soften your breath. Begin to really acclimate to the ground underneath you. And again, you can visualize this beautiful energy coming up from Mother Earth, filling you with this beautiful red light, bathing you with the feeling of being sheltered and nurtured and loved. Focus on this beautiful energy of red, filling your feet, legs, tailbone, hips, reminding you that you're safe right now. the more we can feel grounded and safe and nurtured, the more light we have to share with others. Because we're not afraid we don't have enough. We're more willing to share, to come from a place of abundance rather than lack. Begin hearing the sound of Lam, the seed sound of the root chakra. Just hear the sound of Lam, Lam, Lam. That earth energy, that grounding energy. Allow it to, see if it allows you to feel safe in the moment so you can open up to your heart's desires, knowing you can realize and bring into your life whatever you want to create, as long as you're coming from the right intention. As long as you're coming from a grounded state, not a panicky, fearful state. We'll slowly begin to move, stretch, awaken your body from Shavasana. And you can gently just rock over to your right or left side. And without disturbing your energy too much, come on up to a seat. Bring your first finger and thumbs together and just relax them on your thighs. So quietly, we'll chant the sound of Lam 3 times as you pull up on the pelvic floor and engage with that Mula Bandha. So take a breath in. Lam. I am grounded. Breathe in. Lam. I am safe. Breathe in. Lam. I am loved. Just explore any feelings you might have around that chakra, the feeling of being nurtured and loved and safe. and cared for. And then slowly just bring your hands to your heart. Drop your chin to your chest. Honor your practice. Honor your efforts. Honor your own beautiful energy. And together we always hope that our practice can stay steady, that our practice can stay exciting for us, that our practice remains, a sacred ritual that we can come to feel grounded, and that we recognize the power and that it stays steady in our lives. And may these efforts radiate out from us and benefit all beings, especially those that we interact with. May all beings and the body of earth be healthy. May all beings and the body of earth be safe. May all beings and the body of earth be healthy, be happy. And may all beings and the body of earth know freedom. Om Shanti, 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 peace. Namaste.